This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. This is Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon, the home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Beavers will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And now the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
That's a first down for the offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. And they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch is made down the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and his defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Throwing off play action. He makes the grab. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Beavers offense is on the move now. They'll run it here. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Beavers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 Open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Mason. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Caught behind the line. It's Mason. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Mason. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Beavers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. His sure hands. It's Marshall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The game makes it 2nd and medium.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
To the wideout. Gain of 6. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Keeping it on the ground here. Look out, room to run here. Softball brought down after a nice run.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
With the catch, it's Marshall. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mason. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Mason. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He fires downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's bringing it back. Past the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mason. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Hand off to the single back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. It puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Now here comes the bunch formation.
Let's go.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pressure is coming. Over the middle, it's Mason. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And then first down right back to the running game. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Handoff in a single back formation. He'll be brought down as the time runs out in the first half. They don't send out the field goal team, and they come up short. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Mason. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. What a catch by the sophomore.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Breaking tackles and going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon State. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. He makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Sticking with the running game. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the toss and heads left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Webb. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Beavers come to the line with 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Music now, music now. 221 wing, 221 wing.
1st and goal, handoff. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackle right there. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Wideouts now clustered. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
He's tackled.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. And that'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff to the back. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's picked off again. The 4th for this QB today.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great connection there for 6 points. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try.
21.
Bringing it out, it's Clark. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Loses
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain and more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's John. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And the Beavers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 37, another first down. Chewing clock with the running game. And he's brought down out at the 46. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long.
3:25.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Marshall. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Send the back in motion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense going with the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially the third down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the sideline. gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And that will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this low